straight to it then.
Twisted.
Spin it, guide us. Guide us. That's the one. Put it down. We're wearing it down. Don't let up. Finish it. That were a good hunt. I see you don't hang about. Nice work on that hunt. Name's Delwyn. Hope you're friendlier than the Ezramites I've met so far. Though, seeing as you've not tried to cave my head in yet, I'd say we're off to a fine start. Aye, you've the makings of a proper hunter. The spirit thanks ye, and so do I. If you've an interest in these hunts, stick around. We talk more. If we run enough of them, maybe we'll come to understand what the spirit wants of us. You've already had your first hunt with the spirit. Never known it to manifest so openly. Heard tell of it, aye, but even in the stories, it weren't like this. Our elders spoke of a time when the spirit moved among us, seeking out Rathin, corruption in the modern tongue, and guiding our hunters to it so they could cleanse the land. Seems it's doing the same now. More often, more urgent. Rathin's spreading. The spirit's calling us to act. Question is, will you answer? Most wisps are small flickers of the spirit, drawn to Rathin like moths to flame. But some burn brighter and seek out only the strongest. You'll know them by their orange glow. Bright as embers in the dark. They're not easy to bring down, but I reckon you can handle yourself. Ain't my place to question the spirit. I follow where it leads. But right now, seems to me it's guiding us to rid the land of Rathin. Follow a wisp and you'll see. It lingers, almost like it's waiting on you. But best be careful. Wherever the spirit treads, Rathin stirs, fighting back, like a wounded beast that won't go down easy. Following him ain't as simple as just keeping pace. Chase a wisp, and you'll find every beast it touches turns meaner. Stronger, more ferocious than before. Seems like the Rathin in him don't take kindly to the spirit's presence, like a fire raging hotter when the wind picks up. Regardless, the spirit always settles on one in particular. That's the real threat. But don't think the rest will be easy pickings, neither. I'm looking for someone, and there's Mary, like myself. Heard folks say one might have been taken prisoner in these parts a few moons past. You seen anyone like that? No. Suppose I'll have to keep looking then. Wanted to ask her why she... Oh, forget it. She's not here. That's all I needed to know. We as Mary always kept to ourselves. Never troubled the world. And it never troubled us. At least, not till our ancestors took in the vow. And folks still bicker over whether that were a mistake. But that were then. Now, the spirit itself calls on us to look beyond our own. Who are we to ignore its will? Aye, watch yourself, traveller.
Heal yourself!
What is this? Perhaps the boy might know.
Wow, this is ominous. Now see, I used to frequent the clanless enclave that makes its home high in the trees near here. The locals call it Fraythorn. A little while back, a group of strangers arrived out of the deep woods. They made altars like this and started whispering to the others about their religion. That was when I decided to move on. And judging by the size of this one, things have gotten worse. A lot worse. Something's wrong, hero. Something's definitely off. I thought I was imagining the whispers in the shadows at night up there. Thought I was just spooked by the cultists that had moved in. But maybe not. Though it is full of scoundrels, I was mildly fond of a fair few of them. Care to pay them a visit and see how they're doing? Good luck, hero. For now, I'm gonna...
Power!
Is that what's been eating our cattle? One less danger to threaten our home.
By decree of the Count of Ogham, to the scoundrels and cowards hiding among the trees of the clanless Perch. As the loyal men of Ogham lay down their lives to protect those who support them, you hide. As the women of Ogham sweat and ache, skinning beasts upon which we feed, you hide. As the children of Ogham play at war, preparing to serve the greater needs of the people, you traitors hide. I will offer clemency only once. Return to the manor immediately and serve Ogham, as is your duty, and your punishment will be deferred.
Foul beast!
Onward!
So this is where the clanless live. There are far more of them than I expected.
shall fall!
How can I advise you? The boundless horrors of mishandled corruption cannot be conveyed simply through words. I only hope that you can find and contain the seed before it is too late. The Count accosted me and stole a very dangerous object. A seed that I have kept hidden from humanity. Somehow he knew that I possessed it. He cannot possibly know how dangerous it is. His attempts to harness its power will court disaster. You must hurry to the village. At the very least, those who are still sane may be convinced to aid in containing the seed. 20 years ago, in the wake of those tremendous events, mankind was busy with its own survival. No one was looking for me, and no one saw me. I lurked in high places and dark places, seeking to keep the seeds safe from men of ambition. In recent years, however, I found myself continually forced to move from place to place. There was always one more hunter, one more patrol, one more grove being cut down or cave being mined. There was nowhere to hide, and my path inexorably took me here, which was apparently exactly where someone wanted me to be. This was all a trap, laid over the course of years, and at colossal expense. Someone wanted the seed at any cost, which surely bodes ill for their intentions. All children have imaginary friends. Most grow out of that phase. A rare few refuse to let go, creating real from unreal through sheer stubbornness. Gods born of man certainly exist, but did a gigantic red tiger named Farul actually run the plains of the primordial world? There is no way to know. Will the world end if she and her savage ilk return? The answer, I imagine, is up to those who would stand and fight on that day. Be glad that today is not that day, as far as I know. Corruption once had a purpose. Let us term it a disorganizer of what would otherwise be ordered. One consequence of this chaos is the warping of pathways, both through the woods and in the mind. The land so afflicted is never the same when trod upon a second time. Men afflicted by corruption know not where or when they are, only that they are in pain, and you appear as a horrible creature to their distorted senses. Thank you.
How's the clearing? A curse has befallen this land. That's what Una feels. That's what I say too. The beasts of Ogham have been friendly to men until a shadow started oozing out of the manor. These rabid and misshapen animals are not to blame. They've been driven mad by something we can't see, only feel in our bones. Last time I felt something like this, I was a much younger man. I've had a few things go missing around the forge when Finn was nearby, but I can't begrudge the lad. His father refused to acknowledge him, so he was left clanless at an early age. Underneath that boastful exterior, there's just, well, I'm sure it's obvious, even to strangers. His mother was a kind and honest woman. Shame he doesn't take after her. Take a look. That'll be useful. Deal. Till next time.
I don't know how to ask this of you, but I was forced to leave behind something of great importance to me when I fled. My lute. It was carved by my mother when she first taught me to sing. It's in my family home in the farmlands. If you happen to travel near those ways, it would mean the world to me if you could look for it. I understand you did what you had to. Please, let us not speak of it further. I like to hold on to bits and pieces. Any that catch your eye, spirits guide you. I will treasure it. It seems shadows haunt us both.
How can I help? What would you like? Deal. I'll find some use for that. If you find a pint out there, do bring it back. What have we got? What would you like? Might make good scrap. Go well. Boy, anything take your fancy? Till next time.
yourself!
I must destroy this before it goes any further. That voice. What sinister shadow lurks here?
I can't believe it. The whole bloody place has gone mad. Cursed cultists. Please, hero, find the other altars and dispose of them. Put an end to this. I'm gonna check around here for any sane survivors.
Vengeance! Sprout! Thorn grip! Marked for death! Thorn grip! Grow! Keep running! Thorn grip! Sprite! The Wild One's power is mine! Land of Living is mine! You are seen! Oblivion awaits! Nothingness! Again.
Shadows should remain where they belong.
Spirits in the trees be damned. You actually entered the Red Veil and survived. Every Ogham kid knows, if you step 1 foot in there, you'll be skewered and eaten. Well, those kids that are lucky enough to have a mother, that is. Oh, shite. No offense. I was talking about me, not you. Although I guess we do have that in common. So the cultists really did have a king lurking out there in the shadows. Shame. I might have followed him myself if he'd simply promised decent meals instead. Thank you, hero. It's not the result I was hoping for, but at least I know the truth. Clearfell's all I have left now. If I was a drinking man, it'd be a sobering thought. Oh, Una? Yeah, I know her. I was, elsewhere when the Count tried to arrest her family, but I certainly heard about it. It's just a coincidence we both ended up here. Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't follow her or anything like that. It would be unheard of for a clan girl and an outcast to... Well, whatever you're thinking, don't. That's where I stand on it. You gotta be grounded in the real world. Don't get hung up on things that can never be. It'll just break your heart.
Oh, that Finn's a bad influence. No daughter of mine will consort with such a type. We should have the village guards give him a good beating just to teach him a lesson.
Though I suppose nursing a grudge is foolish, given they're likely all dead now. Those glowing blue eyes make it hard to sleep at night. I'd wear something over my face to block out the glare, but, silly me, I left my sleeping veil back at my palace. Feeling lucky? Boy then.
How can I be of aid? Do whatever it takes.
How can I help? Stick to the cairns.
Sorry, I was...
What have we got? Take a look. I'll find some use for that. You'll survive well in that. Might make good scrap. Stick to the cairns. What have we got? What would you like? If you find a pint out there, do bring it back.